Have you ever questioned what would happen if the US attacks Cuba? It doesn't matter what you answer, but you need to listen to this. This question is both interesting and difficult, and although you might conclude that Cuba's military strength is nothing compared to the US fully fledged nuclear arsenal, and that would probably lead you to think that this is a walk in the park, reality can be challenging and rough, especially if you analyze what happened in Venezuela during January 3rd. But of course, the purpose of this analysis is not to compare Venezuela with Cuba. There's simply no way to compare them. If the US were to strike Cuba, however, and there are various ways that could happen, how Cuba would react. Imagine for a second that the US launches a limited attack to a critical Cuban infrastructure. And if you have been paying attention to the US policy lately, they are striking vital infrastructures in Iran today. In the aftermath of that kind of attack, one of the first things that could go potentially wrong for the US is Guantanamo Bay, also referred to as Gitmo. And let's be clear, there are people on social media mocking the Cuban military for being weak, and that is one of the worst mistakes a military can make. Still, we can't assess the amount of power the Cuban military holds, nor their equipment. Let's switch back to Gitmo. Guantanamo Bay is a US naval base on the southeastern coast of Cuba, held under a lease arrangement since 1903, after the US first occupied the area in 1898, as part of the US intervention into the Cuban War for Independence of 1895. The base covers about 45 square miles, or 1,116 square kilometers, and has housed roughly 8,500 US sailors and Marines in the past. Reports state that there are currently around 1,200 Marines stationed at the naval base, plus joint services personnel, civilians, family members, contractors, and local employees. Quick disclaimer for those watching. A good example of a possible military action against Cuba would be if the US repositions the families and non-military personnel from the facilities at Gitmo elsewhere. The second the US attacks Cuba, the naval base at Gitmo would be in danger of being destroyed. And that is something the US probably knows beforehand. The naval base is the first US asset in the region that could suffer the blow of US belligerence towards Cuba. How the Cubans will strike Gitmo, and also would Cuba extend their retaliation to other US assets in the region like Iran does? Those questions remain unanswered.